everyone. We are back with another episode of Sports Talk Tasha. And today we are going to talk about a little bit more of a somber subject. Yesterday, Aaron Hernandez, who was convicted for the murder of Odin Lloyd, um, was actually found dead in his prison cell. Uh, Details are still sketchy. We're trying to get a little bit more from it, but from what we understand, he hung himself using a bed sheet and he jammed the prison cell door so that no one could get in. Now, the question begs, why would Aaron Hernandez kill himself? Why, after all this time, did Hernandez feel the need to take his own life? He had just beaten a double murder charge just last Friday, and on top of that, he had the full support of his family. His fiancee, Cheyenne Jenkins, has never left his side throughout this whole ordeal. He has his young daughter, who is, still pretty young, growing up. I think she was born just before Hernandez was sent to prison in the first place. And he has the full support of his brother, DJ, who is now going by the name of Jonathan, and his mother, Terry. His family has never left his side. And on top of that, he beat this double murder charge. In addition to beating the double murder charge, he went on to appeal the first murder conviction and was granted an appeal set for June. His lawyer, Jose Baez, who is the famous lawyer who got Casey Anthony off for the murder charge for her young daughter, is known to be very, very good at what he does. And Baez was very vocal that he was very sure that he was going to have Aaron Hernandez out of prison very, very soon. So I need your help, audience. Tell me why you think Aaron Hernandez committed suicide. What could have led to this? Now, we all know in the prison system, it's a flawed system, and there are cases where people quote unquote commit suicide, yet it's later found that they have had issues with whether it was another inmate or prison officials, whatever the case may be. And I'm not accusing the Massachusetts prison system of anything, but the situation seems very, very suspicious to me. Why would Aaron Hernandez kill himself? Why, if Aaron Hernandez was a suicidal man, would he not have killed himself when he was sentenced to life for the murder of Odin Lloyd? If Aaron Hernandez was a suicidal man, that would have been the time when you would see Aaron Hernandez committing suicide, because hey, what's there to live for? You're going to be in prison for life. So, and on top of being in prison for life, he was on the table to go to court for this double murder charge. So you're telling me that now, after Aaron Hernandez beats this double murder charge, now when he gets an appeal for his first case, now's the time that he finds it in his mind, in his mental capacity to kill himself? It just seems a little off to me. And everything that's done in the dark does come to light. I sincerely hope that we have a resolution to it, whether it is indeed that Hernandez killed himself or someone else within the system killed him. I sincerely hope that we have a resolution to this. I saw in the news that there was an article that stated that if Hernandez had committed suicide, then his estate would be exempt from civil litigation. But at this point, we've had one murder charge convicted. Aaron Hernandez was convicted of one murder charge already. So if it was about the civil estate, again, I go back to the original date of conviction of Odin Lloyd. Why would it not happen then? There's a lot of questions in this suicide. Many people presume that Aaron Hernandez did kill these people. He did admit that he was in the vicinity when Odin Lloyd was shot and killed, but he stands firm that he did not do it. We will never know. I will never know. I was never there. I can only go off the evidence of the court and what everybody's testifying, and it does seem a little suspicious. It does seem that there is a good chance that Hernandez was involved in some way or some form, but it's hard for me to go eye for eye. It's hard for me to just say, well, yeah, he deserved to get killed because this happened to this other person. That, I think I would hope that we have gotten past that sort of mentality in our society, and that it's at a point now where it's looking at the correct way to serve justice. I'm just not, when there's a little child involved, and my heart goes out to the families of Odin Lloyd and the other two victims, but my heart also goes out to the family of Aaron Hernandez. He has a mother, he has a fiance, he has a daughter, he has a brother, and it's just so hard for me to wrap my head around them saying that this is it for Aaron Hernandez. He decided to commit suicide. So help me out, audience. What are your thoughts? Leave in the comments. Thanks so much, guys.